Okay, welcome back, America. Things are getting crappier and crappier as we go on. So I'm going to teach you lily-livers how to use another case of the subjunctive. It's when you don't know if the direct object exists or not. So I've got a nice little example up here on the board again. The people are looking for a bunker that protects them. Now, why would this be subjunctive? This seems like a fact, Ian. Well, let me tell you. Okay, bunker. Bunker. It may not exist. The people may not find a bunker to protect from the hellfire that's about to rain down on us, okay? So, here we go. Here's how we translate that into Spanish. La gente está buscando, remember buscando means to look for, so you don't need any para there. Un bunker que la proteja. Proteja is your subjunctive verb right there. La, them. Woo! Back to the president. I think I should probably change.
Go.
Welcome back. Things are getting a little crazy down here in the bunker, so I need to distract you again, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing, but here we go. I'm going to teach you another case of the subjunctive. It's when you don't know if the direct object exists or not. So here we go. I have an example up here on the board again. The people are looking for a bunker that protects them. However, you may not know why this is subjunctive. You may ask, why is this a subjunctive here? It doesn't make any sense. Well, I'll tell you. Okay, here we go. Bunker is the reason it's subjunctive. There may not be a bunker that protects the people from the inferno that will bring their impending doom. Okay? So would you just calm down and let me explain? Alright? Thanks. So when we go to Spanish, we go to la gente, means the people. Está buscando, no para. Buscando means to look for. Un bunker que la proteja. You got the proteja, it's in the present subjunctive there. And then you got la, goes with the people. La gente, singular, alright? Do you lily-livers get it? Thank you. Back to the president. He's got an important announcement to make.
Alright, we can just... My fellow Americans, there truly is no easy way to tell 300 million people that they're all going to die. So I'll just be forthright about it. 300 million of you are going to die. But it's not my fault. It's Khrushchev's. Yeah, apparently we did something to anger him or something, so he's going to launch 48 nuclear missiles at 48 state capitals. Naturally, he's not going to shoot one at Des Moines, Iowa, or Trenton, New Jersey, because he doesn't want to be wasteful. So, don't worry, America. I want to get elected to a second term, so I'm going to get this worked out. I'm going to call my buddy the Kremlin. In the meantime, here's Dr. Keys teaching you the Spanish subjunctive. Oh, hello, America. It would seem that Mr. Khrushchev is not in a, how do we say it, talking mood right now. But it's okay, don't worry. I'm your president. I will work this out. Let's go back to Dr. Keys.
Mr. President, you're on. You're on.
Okay, America. It would seem that the Soviets have somehow disabled all phone lines in the United States, so we can't really communicate with them. Okay, just calm down. Okay, just calm down, everybody. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Okay. Here's Dr. Keys. Hello, America. Sorry for that little breakdown I had earlier. Well, it turns out that there is some presidential bunker that I'm currently in that will protect me from nuclear fallout, so I'm fine. You know, I got, you know, the Star Wars trilogy on VHS and Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation, Guitar Hero for the PS2. Oh, thank you, sir. That is the best news I've heard in probably my entire life. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Good news, America. Pizza Hut still has their stuffed crust special. On the other hand, the Soviets have launched the 48 nuclear missiles. And since I'm a Quaker, we're not going to retaliate because that'd be against my religion. It's okay. It turns out there's this sweet presidential bunker that I'm currently in where I'll be safe from any nuclear holocaust. And look at how set I am. I got, the Star Wars trilogy on VHS and Guitar Hero for PlayStation 2 and Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation and a mini fridge. You guys on the other hand, well, you're screwed to say the least. I hope you spend your last 35 minutes with your friends, family, whatever. Peace out, America. Peace out.
Hello, America. My name is Dr. Keys, and I've been told by the President that I need to distract you people with a little bit of grammar lesson in Spanish. And so we're going to talk about the subjunctive for a little bit. Here we're going to do one case where it's as if you want to say, in English, if you would want to say, as if he, or something of that nature, you would need were, which is called the subjunctive in English, okay, and in Spanish. So I have an example here on the board. It says, the President talks to Mr. Khrushchev as if he were a child. And now in Spanish, to use as if, to say as if, you say como si, which means as if. And you would conjugate ser in the past in subjunctive fuera. Okay? So it turns into El Presidente habla al Señor Khrushchev como si fuera un niño.
Alright, whenever.
Oh, it's recording.
Yeah.
Hello, America. My name is Dr. Keys. I'm a Spanish professor at whatever university you prefer to look at me for. Okay, I was been told by the President to distract you nincompoops for a little bit while he talks to Mr. Khrushchev over in Russia. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a grammar lesson in subjunctive so you don't sound like an idiot. Great. So the first case I want to tell you about is when you want to say as if. I have an example up here on the board. The President talks to Mr. Khrushchev as if he were a child, because that's pretty much what he is. So, it's because you're saying as if, you need the subjunctive mood because he's not really a child. So you got to use were. Okay? Okay, I get you understand. So this turns into El Presidente habla al Señor Khrushchev como si fuera un niño. So, como si means as if in Spanish, and you got to use the imperfect subjunctive, which is fuera. Okay? Back to the President.
Alright, go.
Okay, I hear things might be getting a little heated over with the President and Señor Khrushchev, so I'm back to teach you a little more about the subjunctive. I've got another case that you might come across when you're speaking to a native speaker, okay? It's when you want to say, if I were somebody, like Tevye in that newfangled play Fiddler on the Roof, when he says, if I were a rich man, I've gotten a nice little applicable sentence up here on the board. If I were Mr. Khrushchev, I would not destroy the U.S. of A., our glorious country and nation of freedom. So, you're going to need subjunctive because you aren't Mr. Khrushchev, alright? Let me just underline that so you idiots can understand. Alright, so when you translate this into Spanish, alright, it says, Si fuera el Señor Khrushchev no destruiría los Estados Unidos. So, if, si means if, fuera, past imperfect subjunctive, just so you can get your point across so you don't sound like a complete moron when you're speaking to the Spanish people and make our country look bad. Right back over to the President.
Go.
Okay, I'm back. I hear things might be getting a little heated over with Señor Khrushchev over in Russia about that whole nuclear bomb thing. So I'm back to teach you another case of the subjunctive. It's like in that nice play, Fiddler on the Roof, when Tevye says, if I were a rich man, we're going to teach you how to say that. So I have a sentence up here on the board. If I were Mr. Khrushchev, I would not destroy the U.S. of A., our glorious nation founded on freedom. So you're going to need the subjunctive were because you aren't Mr. Khrushchev. You're you're some average Joe six-pack in Minnesota trying to feed his family of 2.4 kids and one wife. Okay, thanks. So, you also need to use the conditional would not destroy. Okay, great. So, in Spanish, this whole thing translates into si fuera, if, and fuera. Imperfect subjunctive, because you're not Senor Khrushchev. El Senor Khrushchev no destruiría los Estados Unidos. Remember, destruiría, nice little conditional verb there. Thank you very much. Back down to the president.